And you're fine with this being recorded and YouTubed, yeah?
Maybe the first time I'm in your video. Apart from us running like f***ing morons.
Good luck on your not test. So on my test, when we got to this point, the second test, I stopped here, looked left, looked right, and saw a big hearse, which is not what you want to see. So it was a bit of a delayed start. Anyways, bienvenue à Bullet Wanderer. Moi, je suis Brendan et parce que je vais aller au français dans quelques semaines, je pense que si je me parle en français pour quelques vocabulaire, peut-être quand je suis dans le français, je vais parler en français très bien. Mais pour maintenant, je pense que je me vais mettre sur les sous-titres quoi je suis. Oh. Et nous sommes avec un rire parce que les malheureusement français sont très drôles. Oui. Mais maintenant, je vais parler en anglais parce que it'll be easier. So today's video, oh naughty. Today's video, I'm taking Marty, who has his driving test tomorrow on his motorbike, on the route approximately that I had mine on, because why not be a helpful person for a change, you know? Mine was, of course, what, 2 months ago now? I think to the day nearly. And Marty has his tomorrow morning. Hopefully he'll do fine. He should. As long as he doesn't make the mistakes I did. Hopefully he has a different examiner. We'll see. You can probably assume if this video went up that Marty passed his test, as it'll be tomorrow Friday, whereas this video will be next Friday. Now he's on an ER-6N, so the naked version of my old bike Birdie. And it was a good bike for the test, except for any slow parts. Birdie does not like to go below 30 kilometers. Birdie is difficult to tame at 50. Difficult at 6 at 50, but she just wants to go, you know, and she just wants to speed up. But Daisy is happy to not go anywhere past 50 if she can, because Daisy is like me and she's lazy, and that suits us both fine. Now I think it was this right turn. Okay, I'll slow down for the march. What's housemate in French? Maison amie? I probably won't need to cross. Kilkenny is full of 30s and 50 zones. 30 kilometres and 50 kilometres, because in Ireland kilometres is the general used unit of measurement. Now when I was doing my test I was overly cautious the first time, and this is a 50 kilometre zone even though it looks like a 30, at least to me. Beautiful day in the country though. Well, not really the country, in the town. Kilkenny purports itself to be a city, but it's a town. Or is it? I don't know. That's a point of contention. All good? And this is where I'm always letting us go. Thank you. Now you see, I've heard a rumour in my research for France. Now in Ireland, you flash your light to someone at a roundabout or a T-junction, you mean you're giving them the right of way to go. You're saying, go on, get out of here. But apparently in France, it's the opposite. If you're at a T-junction and you meet someone else and they flash you, what they're saying is, I'm taking the right of way. Flash you with the flasher, not with anything untoward. This part of Kilkenny I never actually came to until I was on the test. It's strange, you're kind of immediately in country lanes in a second. And on the second day of the test, nothing on the first day, but on the second day there was construction work galore going on. Now, up here on the left, I think is where, yeah, he did the overtaking maneuver. So we're gonna make Marty do it here. So this is where he made me do the overtaking maneuver. So he made me stop at, you see the far side of that, the bank where the grass starts again there. If you go to there and then just overtake me, the parked car here. So what he said was get up to 50 kilometers an hour and then I want you to overtake me. You'll be fine. Yep, whatever you need. Now the U-turn wasn't at this point in the test, but naughty boy. I like this position of power. I can see why people abuse it. Here we go. Perfect. At least according to my non-standard standard. I'm gonna catch up with him. So next he made me do like the 50 kilometer down to 20 kilometer drop. Yeah, on the same road. So I suppose, do you want to do that? Okay, I'll go behind you and just watch. And then just pull in on the left. And then just pull in on the left after. And drop. Yeah, that seemed good to me. Okay. Oh, there is construction here. Okay. So, where we did go next tomorrow, I think it is that left there that he made me go. That's the weird country lane up there. Will we try it? Actually, you could lead because we're going to, you know, the U-turn place. Yeah. Do you want to lead? Let's all watch and judge Marty. Leave your comments below on whether you thought he passed or not at this point, based on his amazing skills. I will of course add an addendum at the end if he did indeed pass or not. Now here on my second test is where I got my one docked mark. I forgot to do a lifesaver to the right when I was going through this straight. Let's see, does Marty do it? Ah, yeah, he'd be fine. Well done, well done. I'll just park myself down there and walk back up to you, okay? Okay. The first thing he did here with me was he had me there, and then he said drive the bike at the pace you would in slow moving traffic, but what he actually meant was drive at the pace of him walking beside you.
Oh, okay.
So let's do that. Yeah.
You know what that knocking is saying?
No, I'm hearing it though. Is it like your kickstand or something?
I have no idea.
Anyway, stop there. Give it a rattle.
The thing is, it's only when the clutch. I think it's the brake.
At this point, he made me do the U-turn. Is my bike in the way? I think like when he did it with me, like my bike was in line with like the apex of the turn.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, drive forward 5 meters and do a U-turn or something like that, he says. No pressure, just 600 people watching you. Lovely.
Huh?
That seemed good to me.
So that other road was thinner than this.
Yeah, no. At least it should be this one. Could it be your chain?
Oh, it f***ing probably is. The slack on it is probably tension low. Yeah, I'll have the tension rough at 6 now.
I'd say it's your chain, yeah.
Well, at least that's probably what it is. So
Yeah.
Fighting that when I get back.
You've been attacked.
What? Oh man, what the f*** is that?
Now, at this point on my test, I lost the examiner. Fun times that I don't fondly remember. Yep. We're going to the box junction from here.
So,
And then we're taking a right at the box junction, and then we're taking the next left after it. Basically, we're aiming for the pub we go to after the cinema.
yeah, I think I know how to get there.
Yeah. And good luck. I've asked everyone to rate your performance so far and see how you get on. Now here's where I failed my first test. It was a similar situation, failure to enter the box junction, but I didn't have a car in front of me to kind of guide me along. Yep. There is said cinema. Now at this point on my last test, the examiner's communicator stopped working again altogether. Luckily I have had it memorized, the route back, but I can only imagine if he decided to swap it up on the last day and I ran off going straight forward. Oh, Lenihan's, that's the pub. Well, if I was the examiner, I'd give him the pass, but I'm not, so. What do you think? Nice. Well, how do you think you did?
Pretty okay, except for that last round where I just left the lifesaver too late, and then when I look back I was like, yeah, other than that, I feel like it was okay.
I'd pass you, but I'm not an examiner, so I can't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Piece of paper that says competency of driver.
Yeah, certificate of competency.
I know it all felt pretty good.
Anyways, I better stop the camera, so you give a sign off, a classic sign off, go on.
40 minutes, well, goodbye wanderers. I'm looking at Brendan's eyes, not the camera, but he'll bring you wandering to France soon. Good day.
Bye.